Mari kita bangun bersama channel ini agar terus berkembang. Jangan lupa like jika kalian suka dengan video ini, share kepada teman-teman kalian, dan subscribe jika kalian ingin melihat video selanjutnya dari channel ini.
There's nothing in the lap times at all. I mean, Marquez at 1:22.1, like the call pace, the top men, nothing to split Rossi. Psychologically, spins of rain up here, a lot more frequent than are. That did not go to plan. That start for Zarco initially. Quartararo got away well, but then he jumped Miguel Oliveira's perspective. Quartararo got the initial jump, didn't he? There's Margaro. There, Juan Neer is finally through on Jorge Martin and has moved up into 9-3 sectors. He's pulled the pin. The Repsol Honda man, he's just decided to go for it now. Protection with rain coming. He's a through on Zarco. Oliveira now starting to charge. Jack Miller trying to find a way through. He had to. The white flag with advantage. He's perfectly placed. Then made the call. He's been so good at judging, changing track conditions. Quartararo finally not comfortable with the rain falling in this early stage. The approach now then into turn one. He's going to have Marquez, Zarco and Quartararo. At the back of these guys' minds is the Marc Marquez spare bike ready, weren't they? Yeah, I was panicked. I thought initially they're Pulse Bio at the time, but no, it's not. They're just readying for Marc Marquez in the front. Has he been spooked a bit? Of course, that wrist, let's not forget, he won't want to take any of the start lap number 12. Nowhere near halfway at the moment. 6.9 through sector one on this 12th lap. Let's keep tabs on Oliveira, Marquez. See, the trouble is if these guys do just go out there and burn up the tyres thinking it's going to rain and then it doesn't. Some Quartararo and Zarco almost 3 seconds out of contention. Quicker than Marc Marquez ahead of him. The fan wall cheering on there. 300 corners on the left-hand side. That is a real tactically trying to work out what their plan is of action in this Grand Prix. There's Ryan Martini's doing a great job for one part of Repsol Honda. Marquez and Oliveira, they exchange 21.77. That's at the best of times. I wonder how he's feeling now. Get the heart rate monitor on him. Well, Marquez and Oliveira at the moment are the quicker riders by the 1:22.063, which was 3/10 slower than Oliveira, a couple of tenths slower than Marquez. Towards turn 13 to tick off another lap. As to Oliveira's fastest lap with his own, a 1:21.772. That was a couple of tenths quicker. It's still Marquez and Oliveira that have got the slightly better pace. There's a long way to go. We're going to reach halfway point the next time Marc Marquez crosses the line and they'll get through sector one, fighting back to full fitness after that. Comes two, just keep exchanging fastest laps of this Grand Prix, and again they are the only two men that can do it. At the moment in sixes, we weren't expecting any heroics from him. Nakagami's not really done much with that soft rear. Rossi's there in 14th place. They're ahead from this. He's into the late 22s at the moment. He was lapping in the late 121s because he's in 5th place. Rossi's 14. Actual lap times at the front again, not the same. 21.8 for the Sachsenring back in 2012. 17th he was. Also, Jack Miller now is falling away, cannot maintain the pace to keep up with Miguel Oliveira. However, Marquez is much stronger in the first 2 sectors. That's where he's able to take those crucial couple of tenths out of Oliveira, and then a little bit of better Austrian Alberto Puig. That's 6th place with that Binder and Mir for company. This was the move. Is it all too little too late? You can see Jack Miller struggling ahead of him, Steve. He knows that there's a podium up for grabs here because Spargo to worry about. He can now start working out. The gap is down to 1.5. They're having a real good battle here for 6th place. Zarco's got Mir to worry about as well. He's had a lot of work to get himself into P8 right now. They found something in sector 4. It's the first time through sector 1 that the gap's been around 1.6, 1.7. It could be down to about 1.3 by the end of it. Really paying dearly for that 10th place. The championship leader then is onto the podium. He's in 3rd. In the meantime, about to come across the line in a moment. It's 4 seconds between Marquez and Oliveira. He did so much work in terms of race pace, on race-winning pace back the eye, but he's paying so much for that heavy traffic in qualifying yesterday. If he didn't on the front row, for him, it's not going to be a podium. The Italian with 11 laps to go. He might still get something on offer though. There's a big group of riders to play for in here. And out front, the gap's going to come down again. shaved off him. Quartararo trying to get into the early stages of this race, just a bit further behind there. Brad Binder now a pest to Aleix Espargaro, trying to find his way back into contention. Well, in the meantime, out front, Marc Marquez is the man who won last time out in Catalonia. Yeah, we don't normally see Marc Marquez buckle when he's now with 9 laps to go. Well, in the first couple of sectors, he's working better than the K10, but it's the rear grip of the K12 and this huge bundle of riders. Budaya will be a part of that group shortly. From sector 1 to sector 3, Steve Oliveira's taken 3. It's normally the Jaws music the other way round. Yeah. If you see +1 Marquez, you start worrying. Today to the end of a task, but he always finds something at 2 o'clock on a Sunday afternoon, doesn't he? Time out front, the gap maintained at 1.1 between Marquez and Oliveira. Again, it must be now 1:29.9 from Oliveira, 1.1 seconds. Time short for some time if he goes on to win this one. What are we watching here? A replay into turn 1. Has he just gone a bit hot? 1.3 up through sector 2. Turbulent times for Marc Marquez and HRC of late. The Japanese superpower in their worst losing streak. The gap just a whisker over a second as they cross the line. And again, Oliveira is chilling. He'll know. Imagine the emotions, but Oliveira, he is such a steam train. It's starting to spin up. Has he got enough life? And again there on the throttle, he has another moment. Martin Hernandez there. Mark's race engineer. Fair to say he's got no fingernails left. All then splits Marquez and Oliveira. We're all set here for a grandstand finish off in the 7th place. But we've said it so often in MotoGP. Getting into Q2, getting your qualifying well. Will that prick the ears up of Miguel Oliveira? Again through turns 8 and 9, you could say that Repsol Honda. Here is Quartararo. He would extend his lead going into Assen with this result in 3rd. He'd take that line, and the gap is 9/10. That 9/10, 1 second buffer. Oliveira has thrown absolutely every. There are journalists at the moment in the media centre and around the world typing up the biggest, ready to spoil all of that. Well, there's been some great motorcycling comebacks. You think of Mick doing in criticism about the current Honda and its lack of results. Yeah, Marquez, 1.2 seconds, keeping the pressure fully on Miguel Oliveira. And as Marquez broken that resistance because there was a big gap, significant, now he's on the brink of some comeback story. The comeback king, the king of the ring. He's on for an quarters of the Sachsenring circuit left. And he's up to 2 seconds clear now on his positions. He gets the job done. This is Binder finding her way up to 4th place ahead of Jack Miller. What a ride it's been for Brad Binder, come from the 5th row. Yes, the Sachsenring circuit might be masking 1 or 2 issues for Honda. Now the moment has arrived, because as Marc Marquez climbs lines of everybody connected to Marc Marquez, he has been through some of the darkest days you could imagine. Imagine the mental and physical to nearly 6-3 here in the Sachsenring. Alberto Puig looking on. He's had some tough times in the last few months. Marquez is half up. He can't believe it. The Repsol Honda guys got to get ready on the edge of pit wall. Their man's coming home. This has been truly on the left. The checkered flag is out. He is back, ladies and gentlemen. And still, what a moment in history. What a sporting story. It is 11. It is heaven for Marc Marquez. Takeo Yokoyama can't even believe his own eyes. Incredible scenes. Incredible Takeo Yokoyama. You've never seen that before. And I'll bet Mark, that's all ended. And it's a joyous moment for Marc Marquez. Win number 11, undefeated still at the Sachsenring, and quite rightly. Further back, by the way, Quartararo is 3rd to extend his championship lead ahead of Binder. Bagnaia did get Miller on the final lap. Marquez and Repsol.
Team of Honda, and I mean, he deserves his win, and it's a good day, thank you.
Huge